comment, because of your interaction. I'm still on that challenge of like, getting my channel to be monetized, and like, I consume it like all of us. I consume it like a lot of content to how to approach, this monetization, and how to like to get like your channel to be monetized. But like my main goal was like to to be learning about how to create content, how to edit my video, how to how to go live streaming, and like talking, and like at the same time maybe like trying new things, stuff like that. So I'm all about that. So I am not feeling that like I am late or anything like that. It just that like I know that it's a process. It's a process of me learning new stuff, new approaches. Like I try to like to make some reaction about like music, stuff like that. Hello, Gen Z, what's up, bro? Not like the chat. So you are the welcome, my brother. What's up? How is your day? How's your what you are working on? So is like what's gonna like made of me this like do vertical stream, bro. Yeah, I will be doing like I was doing one. Why you didn't show up? Now I'm not gonna like saying to you why you didn't, but like I was doing one like in the morning. I'm a little bit not confused by like uh like I was getting a lot of views with my live streaming, and like when I switched the home, and like I didn't found like the right time of me, like the right time. Indeed, like I'm talking about like this YouTube channel that like it's what is made is what is making for me. It's like it's building something on me. So it's not about like the monetization or anything like that. It's just like it's an excuse for me to meeting up with you, like Gen Z. Even we have like ups and downs, me and you, and like with all the chat. Still you count for me, and like uh, that's the main goal of live streaming. Like it's beautiful that you at the same time you talk, and you get to meeting up with like you, and like all other like people from the chat. And like I was blowing up that like my algorithm was like fixed, like I think like on India, and that's a blessing. Indian people are great, and like the country is beautiful and powerful and a lot of stuff. So like for me, like my goal is like why there is no audition or audience today, anyone here? No, it's just like Gen Z is just that like the time like for instance I'm gonna telling you. For instance, me like now it's 7 8 p.m. something like that. I didn't even like saw the the time, but like yeah, like for instance in India it's maybe midnight. So on other country, like I get like some people from Australia, people from United States. Like I never get someone from Algeria. Maybe he's living like in in UK, and like yeah, I get to know like some people from there. But like yeah, that's why like I'm feeling that like everything need patience. I was like asking the same question like again and again. I was getting like thousand of in my live stream, like thousand of views. And like now I'm getting like 100. Like what I should be doing? Quitting. Quitting is not for me. I will never quit. Even if like I'm losing this channel, I will build another one. Hello, Eagle. What's up, brother? How are you doing? Yeah, you laughing all the time. You laughing, laugh at yourself, bro. I will be dying of laughing, you know. It is what it is. Like you see, like Gen Z, I'm doing this life like that, like just for like, you know, not to be like bother of like, you know, like last time, like I was like on a point of like meeting up with like, you know, new people on the life, and you were, you know, you were like talking shit, and that talking shit of you were like, you know, making other people uncomfortable, and they were disappearing. So who is like losing on that, you know? Yeah, you know. So yeah, and I made a video. I promised myself to, you know, to not like be making like a thumbnail and like, you know, and like after you press on that, like on that video, you be finding like another like content. Like, so I recorded myself, and like I talked about like something that I truly believe is that like why we are not believing in ourselves, even if you feel that you are worthless. That's just a feeling, you know. It's just a feeling. Like I can be feeling that like I am not worthing anything, but like, is that true? I don't think so. Cause like, you know, because like, listen, for instance, like I'm 36, you know, like even if like I did nothing in my life, you know. Hey Pat Hack, what's up, bro? Even if I did nothing, you know, in my life, and like I should have like some failure, you know, that I can be sharing, you know, and it's gonna be like so valuable with people, you know, and people are gonna be learning from that. So, you know, what's the point of not believing in ourselves? Like even if like people making fun of you or anything like that, like still like, you know, I don't care, you know. The moment that like I'm doing the work when nobody is watching, you know, I'm doing the work, and I don't care, you know. I don't care. I simply don't care, because like if like I'm allowing people to judging me, so I have my self judgment. So my self judgment is like more critical than like people, when the people are judging me. So I should be doing the work when nobody is watching. So when nobody is watching, like I'm reading books, you know, I'm you know, exercising, I'm doing my work, I'm doing my parenting job. It's a job. It's a job, like a full-time job, you know. Thank you, Patak. It's the full-time job, you know. It's like parenting is not easy, you know. Like it's the most difficult job, but like I'm dedicating myself because I love it. That I wanted that, so I wanted to have a son. I wanted to have a daughter. So I'm not gonna like be, you know, like complaining about that, or you know. So no, I'm not making cakes, you know. That's a job. That's my job, you know. That's like my work. So I'm going, doing my work, and like, you know, I'm getting my money, and like, yeah, I'm living my life, you know. As like you want me to do a cake for you, you know. You are disrespectful. Listen, you are disrespectful. You have childish, you know, behavior. I'm doing great, Patak. It's just that like, you know, uh, what I'm cooking. Like, listen. This moment that you are wasting here, go do something. I'm advising you. I don't need you like a viewers, you know. Go do something in your life. Go build something in your life. Like I'm building something in my life. Patak is doing the same. What you are doing, like you are like, you know, that's like, you know, it's, yeah, like this is crazy, and I don't even like care about him, you know. I don't have any beef with that Habib, you know. I should not calling you Habib, like Eagle. Like Eagle is like, is, you know. I just asking, bro, what pastry chef job? I just wanted to know. No, I'm not a pastry chef, you know. You know, I'm a content creator. Here you know me as a content creator. So yeah, let's making it like that. Here you know me as a content creator. If I want to share with you something, I will be sharing with you like with my heart. Like, I wanna give, from my failure, from my bad experiences, from my mistakes. I wanted to share with people. There is some people who want to, who want to learn, who want to, there is some people who are humble. Because they are humble, they gonna listen to me, because they are not judging me. They are not saying that who is this guy to that I'm gonna listening to him, you know so that's why, like, there is some person who deserve that message. So I'm all about those person. I'm not about the person who are all the time judging everyone, you know like Jordan Peterson, like, get sick, like, and he was like having an addiction of like benzodiazepine, like stuff like that. And it's public. It's not something that like I'm sharing right now. In my opinion, sharing your experiences is quite helpful for us. Yeah, for sure, Patrick, for sure. You're so smart, bro. So Jordan Peterson get sick, and like, because he was having this not addiction, but like he was like consuming, benzodiazepine. And like people went like after him like crazy. Like they were saying to him like, you were like, sharing with people like that, you get after it and be disciplined and stuff like that. But like you are having an addiction. Who is not having an addiction? You see, like people are like the people, some people, not all the people, some people are like finding like, trying to, to find like what is the, like the thing that you are doing not right, like that, that thing, like, and they wanted to judging you about that. So, like, I'm not about those people, because those people existed like long time, long time, and they still exist, and they don't gonna disappear. So I'm all about, and they are stopping a lot of people for like gaining, to like discover the best version of themselves, because like they are feeling the, and like not even they are feeling the self-judgment of themselves. And like, especially when they are like, they are facing someone disrespectful, who is like, trying to making like fun of these people. And like maybe like he's like, maybe, like, for instance, think about that, like, think that like is it's my first streaming, and you are welcoming me, and you are talking with me with kindness and stuff like that. So, it's my job to be resilient, don't get me wrong. But like, there is some people who are like just beginning, just beginning, like they're gonna press record, and they maybe you are not, but maybe they are not, maybe they are not comfortable with the camera. Maybe, it's like, it's not that they are like, they are like on the side, but like, yeah, but like maybe they are not, feeling that. But like when they are like facing people like that, disrespectful and stuff like that, you're gonna like, they're gonna quit. And like, if I'm feeling that like someone quitted just because of me, I'm gonna feel that's like the worst feeling in the world. Like, that's the moment that I'm gonna feel bad about myself. So like, that's why, like, I'm not like, if I'm going to some live streaming, and I'm not saying that like to be, to say to people to be kind with me or anything like that. It's not gonna costing me anything. Like, if you comment to me like whatever, like if you name me like all the names, like what's gonna do for me? Like, but like, because like I get some experiences, like by the time when like I did that many time, like now it did to me nothing. But like, I remembered like fully when I started, like when someone was like dropping me something bad, like I was feeling bad, all the day. Like, I was feeling like not enough. I was like, one day, like I was making like a short format, something like that, and a trend, and like I was just starting. And it was like just something in my room, something like that, like. And they were like, star, like, clean your room, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, I was, yeah, okay, yeah, you are right. I will be cleaning my room. Yeah, you are right. But like, maybe this house that I am in, maybe like I am like, maybe they are just giving me a room. Maybe I am homeless, maybe this, maybe that. So like I'm talking about stuff like that, You never know, you never know. Like maybe I'm rich, maybe I'm poor, maybe I'm in the middle. But like I should be like sharing that. Like I don't care, I don't care, because like this is my finance, this is my problem. At the end of the day, it's me who gonna suffer the consequences. So like, and I found out like who was those people who were like, like they were like dropping me those negative comments. Guess who was those people? Like some kids, just kids. Honestly, Yusuf, yeah, helped me a lot. Honestly, Pathak, you are a true friend and you are a true supportive. Like and like, yep, you helped me also. Yeah, yeah, you helped me also, and you will never know how you helped me. One time I remember like I was like streaming Call of Duty. I will never like forget that time, because like I was very very depressed at that time, and I was not showing anything, and like you got me, because like yeah, I was not like getting my sleep together and like stuff like that, and I was thinking a lot, and like I was lost. And you get me to have like a beautiful lesson that I live it like, yeah, Gen Z, that I live it, on that like, yeah, on that live streaming. So thank you so much. Yeah, even like, even if we didn't met like yet, but like, as promised, like, as I am saying, like I'm gonna come to India. Like that's a promise that I'm gonna be doing, and like time gonna be proving that like I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying my best, especially this YouTube channel. Like I can go to TikTok, you know and I can get like, donation, like in the in I can get money like for like, per se. I can get money like faster. I'm going to TikTok, but like I love YouTube. Like I love the community of YouTube. I love like the legacy that YouTube is like giving to you. You can like document your life, and you get to know like a beautiful, good spirits here. Like people who are like, going to college. People who are like, there is like a different like people here on YouTube. Hello Eagle, I'm here. Talk normal and we are good. Talk normal and we are good. Yeah, it's banned. Yeah, I know that in India. But I have one here, and I have 12K subscriber as this channel. Like because like I started the two of them. Like TikTok was the first one. Like I started YouTube after it, but like I can like go, and I have like people who can donate to me. It's not about money. I'm saying that like again and again here. Like I wanted to be a content creator. It's not something that I'm hiding, but like I figured out that like, this content creation, and it's not gonna taking me like 3 months to get this challenge and get this challenge done and being monetized. I'm monetized on other platform, but like what you gonna do about it? Like you are monetized, but like you don't know how to edit video, for instance. But like YouTube, like get me to to really working on myself, working on my editing. Today I found the phone, but I returned it. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's gonna, it's not like that. Like we're gonna like deny that there is a God and this karma that people are talking about. You're gonna you gave the phone, like you gave the phone to this person who lost their phone. You're gonna like receive something beautiful. I'm telling you, your act gonna work on your favor. And everything like just like putting some smile on, like on your friend, on your mama, on like helping, providing. When we are not like centering life on ourselves, like it's a stress relief. Yeah, Eagle. It's the stress relief, when you don't center it on yourself, when you like, you know, when the moment that you are waking up, just like think about other people, think about that, like you want to have a great day. For instance, you are waking up, you are lost, you know, you have like a lot of like, yeah, that guy thanked me a lot, yeah. So beautiful, and like I'm very proud of you, Igor. That's beautiful. Like for instance, you are waking up and you have some negative thoughts, you are feeling worthless, stuff like that, you know. But like you in your mind, you are thinking for having great day, sorry, and you want to put a smile on your mama. On that way, on that way, you're gonna have a great day. I don't care, like you're gonna have a great day full of happiness. Like if you work just on that, you know, just on that, like just put a smile on your mama, put a smile on your brother, on your little brother, your big brother, like make your dad proud of you, you know. Yeah, thank like you know, go thank your teacher, you know, like thank your teacher that she is like coming and she is like, you know, doing her best like for giving you this beautiful information, stuff like that. So when we are not centering like life on ourselves, and we should not be doing that, because like the main goal in life here, you know, is like we are putting in this world like for working, for providing, you know, for helping. That's why we get depressed, because like we are like, I'm lacking this, I'm lacking that, I'm lacking this, you know. Like I'm gonna telling you a story about myself, you know. I get a heritage, you know, at the young age, 16-year old, like I was like, you can say that I was rich. I swear to God, like my dad passed away, you know, I get the heritage, you know. That's why like I get married like at 19-year old, cause like I was having all the money, you know. I was having a car, I was having a house, you know. I was having everything that you think about, that like I was feeling that I was like successful. I was feeling that I am successful, you know. I was having like a Golf, if you know it, like Volkswagen Golf, the 5 Series. And like, you know, I was having an apartment, a beautiful apartment. I was having money, you know. I was going somewhere on bike, then I saw it on outside on the road, 19-year-old marriage. Yeah, 19-year-old, and I get married. I get married with a beautiful, you know, like my I was like all what like you dream about, like I was having everything. So I was saying on my mind that like I will never experience, you know, being poor or being in the middle. I'm gonna be rich and getting rich and like richer and richer. But like I was wrong, because like I was not, you know, I was not, you know, working on my, I was not like achieving something great. Like I was just receiving that money and like I was buying stuff, but like I was all the time depressed. People were like shocked, like people were like, you have everything, why you are on that mood, you know. Like I was not, because like I was not knowing, we didn't have like the internet at that time. We didn't have this beautiful information that when you work on yourself, when you know, face your fear, feel like ecstatic, stuff like that. We didn't have those like information. Maybe they, for sure they were on books, stuff like that, but like here in Algeria, you know, we have like another, you know, lifestyle. So at that time, 2008. But I want to know what job you do. I'm a pastry chef, Eagle. You know, I'm a pastry chef, and from 2015 I started to be a pastry chef, cause like at that time, you know, I was like at that time I was like telling to myself that like I need, you know, I need a job where I can like, I can work wherever I want. You know, I don't love to go pastry, a pastry chef, like a pastry, you know, a pastry chef, you know, like making pastry, you know, croissant, pain chocolat. What does it mean? Like pastry, cake, like, you know, making cake, you know, cooking. So I was the listen. In 2011, I was having like a restaurant. I was having a restaurant with my friend, like a fast food, you know, like sandwich, stuff like that. and we worked for 3 years, and like we worked before that cake cookie, yeah, that's it, but like we call it pastry chef, like I don't know for you, maybe, yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but like I was like, I was having a restaurant with my friend, and like we worked for 3 years, and we were like together, like he was like, we were very on our youth, on our 20, stuff like that. So bakery, I don't know what that's mean, like, but like we're gonna pass it. I'm gonna like telling you the story why I started to be a pastry chef. So we were having this restaurant, like, but we were sharing everything. So you can imagine like being a partner with your friend, your true friend. So he was my brother, we were not like, he was not judging me, I was not judging him. He was in his 20, he was partying, I was partying, I was married, but like I was like, breaking the rules, stuff like that. So we were not like knowing, like we were not like serious. So yeah, like we didn't like fail it, but like we decided that we're gonna stop, because like he decided to go to France, and like I was like going also to UK, and like it, my money got stolen, from someone like who was like, who was like doing that on purpose. Like I was giving him the money for like making me like an inscription on the UK, for like going out there and like learning English, like, and like he stole all my money. Like I was young, I was not knowing anything. So returning to your own shop of cake right now. No, no, right now, like I'm working, like a lab, you know. Sometimes with my friend we are delivering to coffees, and like before that I was working on like Algerois. It's like, it's a big name here, and like, but they have a lot of work, and like with my heart disease, stuff like that. So working at night is not good for me at all. It's not good for me working at night and not getting my sleep, so now, like, that's why, like, when I 2015, when I decided to do a pathway, and like I can showing you after, I will sharing with you like some content, and like sharing with you my diploma. I was having like the highest note, because I love it. I love, like, I love it, that, and like I learned it in a private school. It's not good actually working at night. Yeah, so I was like, I was destroying my health, from not 2015, but like I started like 2016. I was like just like practicing for, like, getting, like, even if I finish it, like all my studying on it. So yeah, I get to the practice, and in the practice, like, I get my job, my first job, like, was like on Locari. Yeah, the com- the cube, we calling it, like, in English. So yeah, it's also like a big name here in Oran, and like, yeah. So that's why, like, in 2015, like, I decided, like, I'm gonna be doing something like that, that is like gonna giving me some freedom, like, because like I wanted to, like, work wherever I want, work with whatever I want, that's why, like, but like I was working hard, like, because, like, having a daughter, and like at the young age, and like, cause like in 2008 when I get married, like 2009, at that time, between 2008 and 2009, when I get married, stuff like that, we had like a lawsuit. We had a lawsuit with me and my brothers, so about the heritage. So after a while, we lost all the money. So after that, like, we had like to buy. We had like 3 apartments. We bought all of them. We rent a house. So it gets like rougher. It's get like bad and bad and bad and bad and bad. But like, what, like, God, like, was like stretching me. God was like putting me. Because like I was like a son of, like, shout out to my dad, Allah yarhamah, we say like that, like because like he was like letting to me all of that money, but like I didn't earn it, you know. And we when we don't earn something, when we don't earn something by our work, even if it was for me, you know, but like I was not like, you know, understanding like money. I was not understanding like how, like, you know, how like, yeah, like a huge, you know. And so that's why like I decided that I'm gonna do something by my own. So I started doing some business, like going to Morocco and getting jalaba, like jalaba, the one who's like the woman, he's like wearing that jalaba is like, you know, it's like a traditional. So we calling it like a jalaba. It's like you know, women are like wearing like in traditional way here. So yeah, I was like doing that business, and like but like it's a little bit problematic because like you need to pass like, you know, the airport, and they can be taking all of like your stuff because like you are not declared like fully that you are working, or like you are like saying that you are a tourist and you are working on that, because like there is a lot of ways. So I learned also about that. That's why like I decided that like I was like between, you know, doing barber shop, because like being a barber also like is like you get some freedom, you know. And like how we say like plomberie, la plomberie, we say it like when you work on like those, like, you know, uh like fixing the shower, stuff like that. How we call this person who's like working on on those like how we call it? What you said, Habib? A barber training. Yeah. You know, so I earthquake. Where's earthquake? Oh, earthquake, me. Barber make a lot of money here. Yeah, yeah, that's why like I was like you know, aiming for being a barber, you know. It's very like yeah. You get like a lot of money by working as a barber. It's long time before like it was not worth it, you know, especially here. But like I know like, you know, like and a lot of like jobs like that. So why not choosing like the right job, you know? I work at a lot of like jobs like from here and then, but like yeah, some jobs, you know, like that I was like just like, you know, showing up and like staying with my coworkers and like laughing and like returning to home. There were no purpose, but you need to be professional in a hairstyle. Yeah, of course. I was having like a friend, and he was a professional, and like learning new skills is always help us to achieve something. Yeah, yeah, Pathak. I'm talking about that. Yeah, learning new skills always is very helpful. Like for instance, like I was like I'm like on like editing video and like understanding how to, you know, to edit the video and stuff like that. So I'm on that, like, you know, on that pursuit of like gaining a new skill on that. Like who knows like what I'm gonna be doing by that. Like even like people are, you know, are like saying that like I gonna like do all the job, and it's not true. Like I you know, you can use all those app, and like, you know, human being, there is some touch of like the human being, you know. Yeah, yeah. Who, I wanted to own like my shop, like as a pastry, a pastry shop. That's the thing that like I know that I'm fully professional on it, so I can be doing it like easily, and like I can work on it, and even like I will be not like working all the night and stuff like that. I will be organizing myself, and like I even know like how much like stuff that I need to be doing, like because like past we you lose money just by like by like making a lot of cakes, for instance. Yo, Yashi, what's up, Yashi? Thank you so much. And yeah, so you can do a lot of pastry, and like not like selling anything, and that's gonna be like you can lose money. But like after a while you understand, like you get like to know how like you are buying on like on selling on the day. Can I ask you a question, Yusuf? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, guys, double tap the screen, please, guys. She reminded me, you know. Ask me, yeah, yeah, go ahead. How's your day, Yashi? Time is it right now? Yusuf is sleeping. Yeah, go ahead, bro. I'm waiting for that question. So, that's why, like, having all the time, like, aiming for new goals, new skills, you know, only work on a vertical stream. Yeah, but like I get the other likes. You can like press it in. It was good. It's night. About to sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. The difference of time. Yeah, I know. It's midnight, something like that. Yeah. How's your exam? How's your Go to like option and press the button. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Yashi, thank God that you are doing great, and like because you were sick, and like about those pollution and stuff like that. So yeah, get all your vitamin, and like yeah, get your sleep together, and like go after your exam. You're gonna succeed. I'm feeling that. You are so serious. You told me that like you're gonna disappear for like doing your stuff, and like I salute you. I salute you for that. So yeah, yeah. It's cold here. It's still cold. Just started. Also here, also it's so cold. Like especially in the morning, you do like it's so cold. Yeah, and we have like we have the beach, and it's like thanks so much for your beautiful words. No, no, yeah, yeah, no. Thanks for you. Thanks for you. Like I'm very grateful for all of you. And Yash, you are so supportive. Like you supported me from like the first time, the first, my first streaming. Love to baby Yusuf too. He's sleeping right here. I was like all the day with him. So beautiful, bro. We know that habit will affect negative on my life, but still, we do it. Why and how we stop it? So listen, like. I know what you mean. Yeah, like we know, like for instance, I was knowing that like smoking is destroying me, but still I was smoking because like I was not prepared to facing like some suffering. I was not like prepared to like to quit my comfort zone. I was not like prepared to face my fear. I was a coward, like let's frame it like that. Like I'm not, saying something to, but like yeah, so like that's why like when we are facing our fear, we get like this feeling like of like self-belief, and you feel confident about yourself, when you do this hard work. Sweet and spice, spread, rap likes heart. Thank you so much. Pat Hack. That's why. I think like you know, because like we don't want to like to quit this, you know, what we are like habituated of, like habits. You say like habit as like as the word habit, like we are habituated. Hey Puja, what's up? So we are habituated, so we get like to be like in automatic way, you know, for like you do your bad habits every day, and you are consistent with it, like because like we are not prepared to face this fear, we are not prepared to face this like uncertainty, like is like what is scaring us, like you know. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Like for instance, if like I'm drinking alcohol and like I'm an alcoholic. For instance, like I'm not. You know, thank God, and like wish for everybody to quit. But like if I am like, and like I'm used, you know, to go and stay with my friend late night, and you know I'm doing that like in a daily basis. It's gonna be hard. Like the first week, you know, the second week maybe I'm gonna feel great about myself that I achieved that, you know. So I think like maybe like because like we are hating ourselves, we are not like loving ourselves, you know. That's something. And like if you do it like for another person, you know, for instance you are doing that like for another person, you know, because like you don't gonna find you don't gonna find yourself doing something for yourself. So like just like say that like you're gonna quit that bad habit for this person, because like for instance for me, like I will never smoke. Why? Because like it's like I'm gonna kill myself, and if I'm gonna killing myself, you know, like who's gonna pay the consequence, you know? Like he's like my son, my daughter. Like it's gonna be so like, you know, dramatic, and like I will be not like winning anything like here in life, like with God, you know, with everything. So with my legacy, like nobody gonna remember like something like good that I did, like. But like if we're like we are constantly, you know, breaking, you know, those bad habits and checking with ourselves. That's why I love like New Year resolution. It's like we people are all saying that like it's not good, you know, you don't gonna stick to it, but like it's a reminder for us, you know, because like all people want we our brain want to start from scratch, you know. Like if I'm saying to you, you know, go hit the gym, you're gonna say to me next week, because you want to start from the first, you know, day of the week. That's why like so like using it, like I'm gonna using it, you know, new year, like why not, like 1st January, like maybe like another person, another version of myself, still me with my principle, you know, with my foundation, you know. But like I want to discover like more beautiful version of myself, you know. Maybe like I will be learning Spanish, like for instance, why not? Maybe I will be learning how to play guitar, you know? It could be anything. It could be like anything and a lot of stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are the welcome, Patak, you know, and share with us something, you know that like I will be not like saying to you what you do and what you don't do. Like do whatever you want. You want to share a quote. You want, you know, you want to. What's your take on that? If you want, like share with us, you know. So I break it like a lot of like bad habits, and like I discovered all like every time when I did that, like I discovered that like I'm feeling very happy with myself. I'm feeling that like I had courage to be facing other, you know, other circumstances, other like, you know, because like life, when we need to use in it, like when we are in peace, when we are happy, and when everything is going on our way, that at that time, like just remind yourself that like maybe, you know, hard times are coming, so preparing ourselves, you know. It could be anything, like all the time, like habit, it's all the time. Habit are responsible for everything, like from the micro habits, and our reaction also, our reaction is so, you know, it can affect all our life, you know. If we are like all the time reactive, like that's gonna like, you know, that's gonna like draining all your energy. Because like if I'm getting angry like in the morning, like just because like one word, you know, like working on your reaction, like not reacting, like not everything worth our reaction, you know. Some stuff don't worth our reaction at all, you know. So just ignore that, you know. And like some stuff deserve our reaction, but like some stuff don't deserve. So working on that, managing our emotion, leveraging our time, creating a new habit, replacing those bad habits, and that's it. And live like, you know, live a balanced life. Because like if you just like work, you know, if you are overtraining, it's gonna be problematic, and you are not like showing up to your family, or you are working all the night like I was like saying it, like, and you are not like staying with your sons, so you don't have like a balanced life, you know. So you wanna, you know, you wanna work hard and have a balanced life, you know. So yeah, like, you know, for me, like a lot of person who has like other goal, you know. For me, like now, like I had like 36, I have like this goal to just stay healthy, you know. It's crazy like it seems, but like for other person who are on their 20, they don't care about that. And like I fully agree with them. Yeah, they should not care, because like they are on their 20, they have other goals, you know. For me, like I have other goals, you know. So it differ like from person to person. Like we are not the same, you know. Or like we differ on experiences, but it's like the same principle. Like it's always about habits. And if you take care of yourself when you have 20, is better than thinking about it like when you have like, you know, 36. Yeah, Patek, thank you. You know, so like for instance, like for me, like I want to focus fully on like improving my health. And yeah, I'm not gonna like be all like about longevity stuff like that, and like, you know, but like I'm gonna balance that, you know, with between like working hard, between like, you know. Yeah, and like it could be a lot of stuff. It could be a lot of stuff. Like why we are not like allowing ourselves, you know, to be happy. Sometimes like you have all the tools to be happy, you know, on your day. You have maybe money in your pocket. You know, you have like some like good friends like that. You can like go with them, like enjoy. But for a reason or other, you are beating yourself, and like you are not, you know, depressing yourself on like and isolating yourself or anything like that. I did that a lot. So now like the moment that I'm waking up, you know, I'm trying, you know, to find why I am grateful. Like I'm thinking about the person who were like living, you know, living with me in this world, and they are gone, you know. I'm thinking that like I have this chance to be here to pray for them, to do something, you know, valuable with my life. And like, you know, maybe they are, you know, watching me, and they want me to do something, and they are feeling like when I'm like, and when I'm like ungrateful, they are feeling that I'm like, you know, yeah, yeah. So it could be a lot of thing, you know. Like I lost a lot of friends. Like I had a friend, like he was 26, he got stabbed, and like it was like so dramatic. And like he was so handsome, and he was like a pizzario, you know. He was making pizza. And yeah, someone like a coworker like did that to him. So I'm thinking about those person, you know. They were living with us, you know, in this earth, and now they are gone. So like the moment that I'm feeling grateful, ungrateful, sorry, I'm thinking about that, like for bouncing back to you know, to a grateful like state, you know. I don't want to be like that. So draining all my energy in the mornings, you know. So starting my morning like that, and like doing all like not trying to not complaining, you know. And I'm feeling everything in the inside, you know. I'm feeling everything in the inside. I can be feeling, you know, worthless, all of the negative comment, all the negative thoughts, sorry. But like at the end of the day, my act's gonna my act's gonna tell what is like the last like what I'm gonna do like with those like negative thought. Like I'm gonna go and do my work, get money, providing for my family, doing all the necessary work, like even if I'm feeling depressed or anxious, because it's gonna pass. And like in the noon maybe I'm gonna feel great, like I'm gonna be taking my lunch, maybe I'm gonna feel great like taking a shower. Like maybe in the evening it's gonna be so good, I'm gonna feel so happy. So it's ups and downs, and we all get that. Like but like it's just like for instance, like when I'm saying like stuff like that, and like I'm talking like that, like it's not that like I know something that people or like my friends here don't know. You are all smart here, like from Pathak to Puja to Yashi, for all of you guys, you can like be more educated than me. Like but like I'm just reminding my friends here and other person, by my experiences. And if I'm not believing on myself, like who gonna believe on me? Like I did that title on one of my video, and I promised it to myself that I'm not gonna do a thumbnail or something like that. It's just that like it's it's difficult. Like first of all, we are man and our lives are already hard. Don't make it more hard by option bad habit. I get your inner feeling. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So beautiful, bro. I'm reading like quick because like it's pop up and it disappear, So that's why like I'm reading fast like as I can. So yeah, like for me like it's an excuse for me to talk with you, and at the same time, sometimes like I'm playing just video games, I'm chilling with you, and sometimes like I'm feeling that like I have some message or something like that. So nothing crazy, and I'm believing fully on myself. I'm believing on myself that like I can like I know some stuff I can be sharing, like even like just my failure. If I'm just sharing my failure with like other person, it's gonna bring some value. It's gonna bring some value, and I'm believing that everyone has that. How to stay. Good night on Abek. Layla Saida. Laylatun Saidatun. Yeah, we say it like that. You wanna say it to me? Thank you, bro. Thank you. And like, yeah, if you want to like if you want to go to sleep, and like totally understandable, because like it's late night in India. Yeah, I know. It's late night. It's maybe midnight. I know. I don't know. I don't. Maybe like it's one or something like that. So yeah, Patak, like thank you so much, and like very very grateful that I get to met up with you. You, Pooja, Yashi, like even Eagle, Gen Z, everyone. I don't have like any like any hate for any person that I met up here. Oh, I'm leaving now. It's one already. صحابة خير صباح. Okay, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pathak. Thank you, Pathak. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very, very grateful for you, bro. And thank you so much. And me too. Like I'm gonna get to 1 hour, so I'm gonna stop. And that's it. So even like though, like I'm like on the end of that stream. Love you, bro. Love you so much. Love you so much, bro. And go after your dream and chase, your greatness and your best version of yourself. I know, Patrick, that you are on that process. So take care of yourself and have a good night, bro. You know. So yeah, I'm not gonna giving up for anything, for like even like thank you so much, for your watching. Thank you for your interaction, for everything, Patak. Thank you so much. So yeah, I was like talking about like my ups and downs in life, and you get like to understand that like there is some way to how to swim with those waves, like those ups and downs. Like million of times like I was feeling that like okay, now I get everything, like I get the money, like I'm not gonna be like in a bad situation again, or like, and it's happening again. And I think that like we are just like living like to train, to train our, all our muscle, this muscle of heart, like emotion, everything, to like to face those hard moments, because they're gonna happen, we cannot denying them. And you can imagine that in 100 like years nobody gonna remember us, so what's the point of us like feeling that like someone is judging us, or like someone is making fun of us, or this and that, so nobody's gonna remember our name. So it's like nobody is gonna win on that game of life, nobody. Like it's just a matter of like being resilient, because like if like just one problem can like making us like depressed, and like with such a anger, and like you are forgetting about like, because you are, and when you get angry, you forget about your goal, you forget about your purpose, all of those stuff. So I believe that this is a training. We are in this life, the days are like lesson, and life is an exam, all every day, every day, every day. That's why like some part of us you need to take this life seriously, and we need to work on ourselves in a daily basic. I truly believe on that. Reading books, can enhance our focus, our everything, like everything has a value. Like even like 20 minutes, like I was playing with ChatGPT. I was asking ChatGPT if I'm going, yo, what's up, I don't understand Hindi, sorry, nice to meet you. So I was like asking ChatGPT. I was playing, like I was like asking her like if I'm going for like a walk for 20 minutes, what's gonna do like this work for me? Like I was blowing up. Do please guys do it like in ChatGPT, like 20 minutes. I promise you, you're gonna be blowing up. Like more oxygen in your blood flow. Your insulin resistance gets to be balanced, like the sugar thing like get to be like good on like a lot of stuff, like you cannot imagine your cognitive ability, more ideas, like just 20 minutes. So you can imagine those small stuff, baby step, those small, when you are focusing, fully focusing on like improving, focus on the smallest behavior, small steps, it could be like just like waking up and stretching, you can't like you're gonna say like what's gonna do for me, it's a game. Those Olympic like who were like on a bicycle Tour de France, they were like competing, and they were losing again and again and again, the English team, the England team, sorry. And they get one coach, and this coach like was like focusing on the small step, like he was like focusing on what the metrics that they are sleeping on, like he was like getting them to get like a massage, like the small step. Like this story is in the book, like of like I don't remember the book, but like is I need to get him to the doctor. So yeah, like the power of 5%, something like that. I don't recall, but like it's hello, what's up? You from India? Come on. Which part of India you're from? Nice to meet you. I'm Yusuf. Yeah, so he was like improving them like on the small stuff, and they get them to win, So yeah, focusing on the small stuff. Like for instance, you are waking up and you are not like you don't wanna to shower. Like that's crazy. Like showering, like improve everything. And I'm not talking about like no English. Me too, my brother or my sister. You know, I speak English, I speak Arabic, I speak French. So I choose this English because it's international and like yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm so sorry. You know, I know just Kaisi who, hi, I know stuff like that. Namaste. You know, don't know like some words. You know, and like I cannot having a discussion with you like on like Hindi and like especially I cannot read. You know, I love America. You know, I love also United States, but like, you know, I love other countries also. Yeah, a lot of countries, you know. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Yeah. You can go, you know, you can go like this word, the word is yours as like Scarface. Yeah, we need to believe that, you know, the word is yours. Why not? Like you can get your visa and you can like be so consistent and like you know, and you can go to United States. No, no, I'm not living in United States, bro. Right now, like I'm in Algeria, you know, currently, you know, like I'm in Algeria, but like who knows, like you know, life is not gonna stop just right here, you know. Yeah, like moving, traveling is so good, and like trying like new places. Maybe the place that's like sometimes I'm thinking about that. You know, thank you for bringing that. I was thinking about that like a lot. Like I was saying like if I like you know I'm traveling outside the country, maybe like Armenia. Oh, Armenia. Algeria, no Armenia, no. Armenia is in Russia, you know, and like yeah, we are like kind like we have like some resemblance, you know. We are not the same, but like kind like we are the same people. We have the same behavior. We talk the same way, stuff like that. Like Algeria is great, also. Yeah, it's great country. Like you know so powerful country and like with beautiful good history and like a lot of beautiful stuff, you know. But like I'm thinking sometimes like if I'm leaving my country I'm going like outside Algeria, it's near Morocco and Tunisia. It's in the north of Africa, all in the north, you know, near Spain. You know, Spain is gonna like 170 kilometers, stuff like that, something like that. Like it's not far at all. Yeah, Algeria. Yeah, like I'm thinking like and like you know I am taking care of my mom. You know, she sacrificed all her life for me. So you know even if she's agreeing with me like all the time saying to me Africa yeah, now you good. Africa yeah, like my mom, she's 17, like she sacrificed all her life and she has only me, you know. I'm her like only son. She has a daughter, but like you know my sister, she's married and like you know not South Africa, no, north, the north of Africa, the north, you know, all north. Yeah, not South Africa. South Africa is so beautiful also, you know. South Africa is so beautiful, like you know. And like yeah, it's beautiful country, you know. We have Egypt in Africa, you know, Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, you know, Algeria, Nigeria, you know, Cameroon, all of those countries, you know, Madagascar, you know, some beautiful island also, French island, you know. Don't know, like I never thought about like, you know, visiting, you know. If we are from India, you don't want to visit, you know, Asia. It's beautiful, but like still you want to go to Europe or like other places. By the way, I love like South America. South America is like is what like yeah, I love it so much. The South, like Brazil, Mexico, you know, Tijuana, yeah, those country, I love them. Like you know, so beautiful. Egypt, Middle East, yeah, Egypt. You know, they are great on sport. Yeah, Middle East, no, no. Yeah, everybody is getting wrong about that. No, it's not in the Middle East. De dire quelque chose. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Dis-moi quelque chose. Dis-moi. Say it. What you want to say. Yeah, go ahead. You know, I'm here for that. At the same time, I'm gonna take a gun. Waiting for your comments. They all get this wrong, you know, that like Egypt in, you know, in is in the Middle Eastern, but like no, it's not. Jordany, you know, all those countries, Iran, Iraq, stuff like that. Ce gars, il ment. Yeah, okay, okay, we will not, you know. Je vais pas le répondre et tout ça, c'est bon. So, you know, yeah. You never know who is like telling the truth. Like I don't care. I'm simply that's why like I'm doing like the life on that way. Such that like I see once the comment and that's it. And like I don't wanna be bothered with like talking and childish. Stuff like that. So that's why like I'm doing the live streaming like that. I want to give I want to change that like Puja. I want to give some value to people. I know Puja. I know some people want to learn. Some people want to some people are sponge. They wanted to learn from everybody. Like for me, I learned a lot of stuff from you, Puja. I'm learning, from my son. I'm learning from my mom. So I was talking about my mom. That's why like I don't wanna like I wanna like return, not just return the favor. I wanna loving her, and like caring for her, and like that's why like I didn't left the country, and like I can be doing that, like, and maybe living greater than I am here. But like I'm believing on destiny, and like I know that like she too, she sacrificed all her, her life, and like just for me, crazy, like, and like I will be returning the favor for her. And I know it's not enough, it will never be enough, but like dying trying, like, as like the album of like 50 Cent. It's like whatever. Like, yeah, I understand, but like I brought this into your notice because I care. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. You know, thank you so much, Pooja. Thank you so much because you understand like the lingo. I don't understand the lingo. That's why, like, yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. So, like, yeah, I love my India. Yeah, right. Like, we love India here. Here, India is great. So, yeah. It's gonna be like I get like Apuja. I was like doing also a reaction. You saw me like deleting a video. I was like working on it like for 2 days, and it was like a reaction of like yeah, music like of like I'm the Man, like Chris Brown, 50 Cent, and like I get I get a copyright also, because like you need to cut every 3 second, and like I didn't follow that rule, and like I get copyright, but like I just delete it. Like it's not like strike or anything like that. It's like a copyright, you get your watch hours, but like you don't get monetized about like this content. I simply delete it, and yeah, my brother is in Dubai. Okay, yeah. Like, I know, like, I thought that, like, I'm gonna, like, no thumbnail, no, I'm gonna share some beautiful content, like and like talking, and that's it. Like that's why like I shared it like before I went live. I shared it like a long format video of like me talking 10 minutes. I think that it's gonna like be like that. Like I'm gonna share maybe like three long format video, like in a day, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes of me talking like whatever, like the subject, quitting cigarettes or like getting after it, it could be anything, yeah. Copyright are not good to hold. Good that you delete it. Yeah, I deleted. Yeah, I don't want that. I because like I'm doing like on short format, like I'm not feeling that like this is my original content. I'm feeling that like I'm using other like other stuff like to rely on, like the sound stuff like that. So on long format I prefer, yeah, like I was like when I was consistent, like they are working like what they, and as we were like saying it, like on quantity. When you do a quantity, on a day, and especially you told me that like do 10 minutes, not just like 5, 6 or 3 minutes, and you are so right, because like last time like my 10 minutes like get to 115 views, and I never get that, like especially when I'm posting long format, like in live streaming, you saw that like I get like 1,600 like views like in live streaming, like, and yeah, I prefer, so like if I'm live streaming and like I get like those views, like it's gonna be like more like my name is Yusuf. I didn't want to change also the name here and put Yusuf, you know. It's just like that. Like I wanted the channel, Some people like were like forgetting like maybe that account and like using another phone. How they gonna finding me like by the name of like the channel? So I'm leaving like the name of the channel like that, and like I'm focusing on other stuff, like it's not that important. By typing in Hindi, I pretending to be someone else. You can fool us, dude, baby. Last time you were talking in fluent English. Yeah, yeah, you get caught, huh? The alien, this picture of alien. Yo, bro, who are you? Musalman, bro. What you said? We have like I have my teammate here with me. You don't gonna fool me, bro. You can't. I have my my team with you. One of them is like the great Pooja is here. Pooja is in the house. She gonna coach you. Last time he told us he is from California. Oh, that's why he said to me he love America. Yeah, like, if you are doing the law of attraction and you are like, lying for that, for going to California, it's gonna be good. The law of attraction gonna work on your favor. So keep doing that. But like, if you are using that on other purpose, I don't know. Don't know for that, bro. I'm focusing on myself, swear to God, like I don't have time. I don't. I just simply don't. Like for freeing that time and like for like pressing record, and I get to get my son to sleep, and like I'm cooking for my son, cleaning for him, showering him, doing everything, single parenting, like it's getting me tired, it's giving me joy, it's giving me purpose, and like I get to be learning a lot of stuff. I'm so super super grateful, Puja, of my life, and like all the suffering that I went through, all of those hard moments, like they built something on me. They built like I was a child inside, and like I get to grow like by those like hard moment, those challenging moment, like when I was like on the hospital alone, all of those moments, dude. I wish I could attach a photo here. Stop pretending, okay? Now, like let him like he's like writing, he's doing me a favor. He don't know about that, maybe, he's doing me a favor. Keep writing, bro. Write whatever you want. That's why like I'm doing like live streaming on that way. I know what I'm doing, just like for your comment to pop up and disappear like magic, you know like yeah. So yeah, what I was saying, he gets me to forget what I was saying. I know English, I know Hindi, I'm not talking Hindi. I wish I could. I get that, you said. Yeah, so they build something, those hard moments, those challenging moments, they build it something on me, and like I know I want some suffering, on my days, I don't know, um, just maybe it could be like exercising, and like yeah, it could be anything, challenging myself, writing my thought, something challenging, something like, or facing my fear, quitting a bad habit, other bad habits. It could be anything, So yeah, Pooja ki Darcy ho. What he said? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Il a dit qu'est-ce que tu fais? He said to you what you do. He said it is what it is, Pooja. Like we are dealing with these people like every day, and that is okay. Yeah, she I'm speechless. Yeah, whatever, boy. Like, why you want, why you want to know like where she live? Like that is crazy. That is the most dumb question that like goody mother. What's that? I don't wanna repeat what you're writing, bro. Like you are alien. Like like yeah, as your profile. Like keep laughing. Yeah, that's great. Like laugh about yourself. Laugh how like laugh about how crazy you are, and how worthless you are. That's it. If I am you, I will be like in this live streaming, learning something, asking this small creator what how we do that, like, but like it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna change everyone mentality, if you have like, if you are fulfilling, yourself by doing that, like keep doing that, bro. Like if it's bringing you happiness, keep doing that. Like some people who are like, doing that, like they are feeling great about themselves. I will never respect someone like you. Never. I will never respect someone like you, talking shit, like, and talking in another language is understanding. You know how to speak English. Like you are making like Indian people, not like Indian people from India are well educated. They all know how to speak in English. So don't pretend by doing that like you are like, like I'm Algerian. If I am like talking in like a disrespectful way, I'm gonna make all my Algerian, people gonna judge all the people. So yeah, like rather not saying like which country you are from and doing those damn shit, or like saying which country you are from and like, talking with the name of your country. That's the most like, don't do that, bro. Stop by doing that, and like, we forgive you. and no English, no Yusuf, I know school go. That is like, yeah, like, but like, I have like, here Pooja is with me, like he's like is she's my partner here, so you know she understand what you were saying in Hindi, so yeah. Okay, bro. So I have me with me here, like a lot of people with me here, like they can understand what you are saying, even if I'm not understanding what you are saying, like, and like I can be learning how to speak in Hindi, like I will never like understanding the writing, but like the moment like that Pooja showed up and she understand what you were saying, so don't know what you are saying. She didn't even like wanted to say what you were saying, but like she told me like that you are pretending to be someone that you are not and stuff like that. So we are tired, bro. We are tired, like you cannot imagine like which hell I was like in, bro. Like nothing is making me like angry anymore or like changing my temperature. I will never like give to somebody this ability of like getting me angry or getting me, depressed or anything like that. Yeah. No. I'm gonna stop the live and like, yeah, going checking that. Like I'm not now, but like when I'm gonna stop, yeah, no problem. I will be checking. So yeah. Well, you gotta learn English. Later you can then. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, of course, of course. I'm so sorry, like for not checking. And like, yeah, I was having like a lot of, I was thinking I have time all the time like that. So yeah. Puja, everyone is like thinking that you are their mom. He's crying. You wanna cry on Puja? You're thinking this is your mom. She's not your mom. She don't even have like children. Oh my god. I love it that live, on that like horizontal yeah. It's good like, testing. Pooja is your mom. Oh God, I know that like that you want a mom. You want some warm. I know what you are aiming for, but like I don't think that you're gonna be finding that here. Here like we are talking about like be resilient, be more courageous, facing our fear. You know, creating content, some value for people. Yeah, parenting. We are talking about like stuff that they matter. Stuff that they matter. We are not talking about like stuff that like that. Childish like stuff. It is what it is. Every person differs. So some person are like on their 20 and you think that they are like having 14-year-old because like they are taking life very very seriously. They want to succeed and they want to maybe retire like earlier on their life. I know a lot of person 25. This certainly is the same person pretending to be different. It is okay, like we are welcoming everybody, and like the moment that like we know like someone is like is like not true to himself, like let's start by that. Be true to yourself, not too much to me, like like profile created 2 weeks ago. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. I'm not like even like checking, you know, Pucha at that time, you know. I'm not even checking who is like that, you know. I love to meeting up with like, you know, new people and like, but like don't know, don't know like if like I wish like that I will be finding like more and more like good beautiful spirits here. Like I know that like the community of YouTube, I fully believe on that the community of YouTube is great. There is some good people here who are studying, you know, deliberately taking my name to misguide you. Pooja is a hacker. Yo, Pooja is a hacker. That is the most craziest thing that I heard, you know? Like, Pooja is a hacker. You name it, Pooja. You all name it, Pooja. All sort of stuff. Hi, yo, a hacker. Now she's a hacker. You crazy, bro. You crazy, bro. I know Pooja like more than you know her, you know? And you don't even know her, you know? All my people are great here, not a hacker, but yes, computer science graduated and basic skill. Okay, dude. So drop the word. So you people coach me, okay? Ah, now you speak English. Yeah, that's great. And you know how to road coach me, you know? Maybe me like I'm speaking with that fluidity and like maybe I will like see, yeah, I'm seeing, you know. Nothing crazy. I'm not going crazy, you know, with like people who I don't know, like fully know. Like we have like some people here, you know, like for instance, we're gonna drop some name, you know, like Texas girl, like for instance, she said like, yes, I am the same person with different idea. Okay, what you are winning by doing that? Tell us, tell us what you are winning by doing that. We just wanna know. You know, maybe we need to learn to be learning about something, so educate us about what you are winning by doing that. You know, you are not winning anything, you know, you are turning around by doing that, like doing a lot of ideas, and you are not even like hacking someone or doing anything like that. It's crazy. I just enjoy, bro. I make my own happiness. Yeah, your own happiness by like, you know, by not facing your misery, by not facing your fear. You are feeling fear. You are hurt in the inside, and you wanted to spread that on people. That's a sickness. That's sickness, bro. That's sickness. Or sister. I think that you are a girl. But like, you know, yeah. So that's a sickness. That's for sure. You know, happiness at the cost of fooling innocent people. Yeah. So she said it. I know about Pooja. She's provide information about job vacancies. Yeah, she's doing that, and she's doing that in highest level. And I wish the best for her. I wish her to like, you know, to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I am growing, man, dude. You not. No. Wow, now you speak English, yo, and your English is good. Yeah, nice to hearing you, you know. Finally, like she caught you, you know, you get caught, you know, by Pujo, and yeah, she providing vacancy jobs. What you are doing? Tell me, like, tell me something equal that you are doing like Pujo. No, you don't gonna tell me anything, you know, because you are not doing anything that is like the same as Puja is doing. Puja is like providing, you know, job vacancies, and she's like, you know, she monetized her channel, and now she's helping me. Puja, how do you got know about that? How? Now you wanna know. Now you wanna know. That's like, you know, she know her people. She know her people. You know, And she's so good on the internet, you know. She's like, you know, creating content every day, and she know like about people. She live streaming also. So yeah, I wanted you all of you guys to live stream. I was like all every day saying that again and again, guys. Post some short format, screen green a video that went viral for get some your 15 your first 15 subscriber, and go live and talk. No, brother, no English but you. Yusuf always take his guests on live seriously and treat them cordially. What he found typing. Of course, yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing that. Like because like I will never know. You know, like yeah, I don't get it. Knows. You know, listen, like Pooja, like I'm taking all of them seriously because like you never know who is like maybe some of them like are saying the truth, you know, and some of them, you know, are like just playing on the internet and like, you know, and I love serious people and those people who are like playing and pretending to be someone who there are not, you know, they are like just like, you know, they are not hurting me or hurting Pooja or hurting anyone in the chat here, you know, they are hurting themselves and they are not like, you know, they are not going anywhere with that mentality, you know. I love to, you know, to share with you, you know, some valuable stuff, you know. Like I was saying, like all the time here, I love to play different characters. Still, you are typing wrong spelling. I exactly know your English is good. Don't do, please. You love to play a lot of character, you know. Go for acting class. You know, you can like play a lot of roles. Yeah, why are not they're not doing that? You know, you can be doing that. Like if you are good at that, you know. But like if you are good like by hiding yourself and like typing, but like staying like, you know, that's that's bad. Yeah. Like, you know, if I'm finding myself playing a lot of different characters, I will try like acting, you know, acting, and you get like here, like in on YouTube, you know, you can have some acting. Pooja know the meaning of my name, so that's why she told me about you, you know. She told me about you the moment that I was talking with you, and she told me about you. And I know I don't love people who are like you know. I simply don't love their behavior because like, you know, why you are using like such like this account. Yes, translate itchy dog. I'm speechless, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Accept the good with the bad, you know. And like sometimes, you know, the bad is like enough for us, you know, to understand that all of that is, you know, that's why like I didn't want like for you know for like reading the chat and stuff like that. That's why like popping up like comments popping up here, like I will be doing like that, you know. It's good on that way, you know. It's good for me, and it's something like is like something safe for other people to talk with me and to ask me question, and that such that they their comment don't stay on, you know. And like, you know, I love also like the horizontal way, you know, for doing the live also is good, you know. Sometimes like, you know, every day differ, you know. Sometimes I was having like some beautiful like live streaming and like, you know, get like to know a lot of like people from all over the world, and like I was having like a beautiful good moment, like I was reviewing my life, and like I had like an adventure, you know. And maybe those time I will be doing like this in live on that way, but like Puja, please give me my any job so I will not gonna come here again. C'est du chantage. Non, non. Oh, maintenant tu fais des chantages, mon frère. Ça, c'est bien. On découvre que tu fais des chantages. Ça, c'est bien. It's good. It's good. Oh, God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, guys, I will let you here. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you, for your interaction and for your comments. And thank you so much. And see you again. I will be live streaming again. Take care of yourself, guys. Goodbye.